Ladies and gentlemen, you all been waiting for it. It's the 150th video special. And here's your host, the guy who uploads the dozens of videos. I give you the new Time Travel Hyman 88. Thank you so very much. Hello everyone, thank you. Alright. Hello everyone. I'm glad to see you. Do you know what time it is? Bingo! It's the 150th video special. And that's right, it is here. The moment you all been waiting for. I'm your host, the new Time Travel Hyman 88, also known as Justin Hyman. And I'm sorry I haven't made any videos in a while because I was very sick and sick to my stomach. So I'm feeling a little bit better. So I gotta do this video special and the show must go on. And it is. I would like to thank you everybody who's supporting my channel. It really means a lot and it is fantastic. So let's hope we can make more subscribers to come in there and subscribe to my channel and post a nice friendly comments. Okay, without further ado, which of these DVDs is number one? Let's find out, shall we? Alright. It is time. Which of these DVDs is number one? Will it be The Sarah Jane Adventures, Evasion of the Bane, X2, X-Men United, Halloween Town Double Feature, and Air Force One? And the winner with 3 votes is The Sarah Jane Adventures, Evasion of the Bane. Yes! That's the winner. Ordinarily, I don't have the cover for the Evasion of Bane. So, this is how to do it for time being. Anyway. This is a great episode. I love the Sarah Jane Adventures episode, The Evasion of the Bane. This story originally transmitted on January 1st, 2007 as part of BBC Bank Holiday Special. And the series reintroduced Elizabeth Sladen as Sarah Jane Smith and introduced as Maria Jackson. That's the character. I forgot. Oh yeah, Yasmin Page. That's her name. And let's begin with the plot. Young Maria Jackson and her father, Alan, are moving into a house opposite Sarah Jane Smith on Batterman Road. As her father sorts boxes, Maria watched a television commercial for a popular new soft drink called Bubble Shock, which contained Bane. Maria's mother, Chrissy, helps out and pesters her former husband for money before leaving. That night, Maria is awakened by a bright light. She follows into Sarah Jane's house and finds a glowing alien as it disappeared into the night sky. She, terrified, Maria runs home and locks the front door. The next morning, a local girl, Kelsey Hooper, arrived to welcome the new family. She offers to take Maria into town when Maria says she have no money. Kelsey tells her about the free Bubble Shock bus. It takes visitors for a guided tour of the Bubble Shock factory. Mr. Jackson tried to introduce himself to Sarah Jane, but she overhears the girl's plan and gives chase in her car. On the bus, Maria questions Kelsey about the secret ingredient in Bubble Shock, known only as Bane. Kelsey echoes the claim made by the television advertisers. that Bane is organic and that makes it good. Maria is not convinced to drink enough, any of it. Kelsey informed her she must be part of the official 2% of the population that doesn't like the drink after the bus reached the factory. All the guests go through the security scanners and have to turn off their mobile phone. And unknown to them, the scanner collects their DNA. A boy, an archetype, lies in a medical chamber with breathing mask over his mouth. A worker informed his supervisor, Miss Wormwood, that the DNA of the children has been transmitted. Miss Wormwood is delighted and believes mother will be equally pleased. The guests are led by PVR agent Davy, who offers everyone numerous free samples of the drink, Wesley dully providing a pre-written PR statement on the virtue of the drink. He noticed Maria has not taken a sample and insists she does. She said that she doesn't care for it, and it's in 2% of the population who feed likewise. David cryptically replies that the factory is working on the way to make sure 100% of the population will consume the drink. Sarah Jane sneaks around the factory when she notices a door using her sonic lipstick. She opens it before being captured by the guards who had taken her to Miss Wormwood's office. Sarah comments that Miss Wormwood was described in a Bible as a star that would fall to earth, a taint the world's water supply. Wormwood recognized Sarah Jane's name from email and phone call the company receives, all of which went unanswered. She agrees to grant Sarah Jane an interview. Sarah Jane asks how obtain the license to make food and drink in 2 weeks. Miss Wormwood replied that they are only satisfying the Western's world need for food. Sarah Jane pressed her on the nature of the mysterious Bane ingredient. Every test she has run on the drink has failed to reveal anything, almost if the drink has form of intelligence and is hiding its content. Miss Wormwood insists that she drinks some bubble shock. Sarah Jane refused, and suggests that Miss Wormwood comes from space. Miss Wormwood mocks her such an idea as a crazy talk and has secretly Leslie escorts Sarah Jane out of the factory. Once in the lift, Wormwood ordered her secretary to kill Sarah Jane, but she foils the attack and escapes further into the factory. Kelsey tried to phone her friend Sulky and wanders into the restricted area. Her mobile phone disturbs an unknown beast and sets off an emergency alarm, causing the factory to be evacuated. Davy finds her hurtling in the corner, screaming for someone to get the thing away from her. Davy angrily responds that the creature is not a thing. Kelsey is the creature, and his mother, Miss Wormwood, dispatched the guard to locate and kill Sarah Jane. As she demands the alarm to be switched off, the Bane's mother's sake, Maria tries to find Kelsey, but she sets the alarm again and prompts an archetype to escape. Miss Wormwood and Davy led the team in an attempt to find the source to the alarm. Soon Maria bumps into the archetype. She trying to introduce herself, while the archetype just repeat what she says back to her. They hide in the cubicle in the woman's bathroom and are soon joined by Sarah Jane, with both parties surprised to see one another. Just outside, David reports They have searched everywhere and have no sign of intruders. Miss Wormwood asks him if he has checked inside the woman's restroom. Somewhat shocked, he replies that a training on human culture has stated it was strictly forbidden for male to enter. Frustrated and his stupidity, Wormwood storms into the restroom and slams open all the crucible cubicles and to find no one there. Davy points out the window it has been opened, and Miss Wormwood realizes Sarah Jane and her children has escaped. Outside to flee Sarah Jane's car, Maria protests that they had left Kelsey behind. Sarah Jane used her sonic lipstick to get out of the factory. In Mrs. Wormwood's office, Kelsey rants about the treatment she has received, unable to make sense of her trident. Wormwood decided to change her natural form in order to scan the girl's mind. She deactivates her imagined translator, causing Kelsey to scream. Sometime later, Kelsey lies unconscious in the office. Davy noticed Wormwood held back, to which she replies that children have parents who would cause them trouble by asking questions. He attempts to make sense of Kelsey's thought and finds most of them to be no use. Focusing on the boy and pop culture, she eventually discovered Kelsey knows of Sarah Jane and lies on the same street. She dispatched Davy to take Kelsey home, with his true objective being to kill Sarah Jane and retrieve the archetype. Upon arrival back at Batterman Road, Sarah Jane tells Maria to go home and not get involved. Maria replies that it is too late for that. Revealed she saw the alien from the previous night, which shocked Sarah Jane. Which shocked Sarah Jane. However, Sarah put her feet down and told Maria that her life is dangerous. She does not want to get anyone else hurt. The decision has made. A furious Maria runs home, and her father attempts to confront Sarah Jane questions of the archetype and his origins. She finds that despite of his appearances, a lack of naval or any common sense. Sarah Jane's alien watch revealed to be only hours old when she asks him only reply, "I am everyone." A male voice calls out to Sarah Jane. An archetype asks what it is, but Sarah Jane quickly responds, "Nothing to go." Soon after, Davy pulls up. Kelsey attempts to flirt with him, but it just tells her to get out. Kelsey enters the Jackson's house and reveal. Maria asks what happened. Kelsey remembers nothing. Instead, believe Maria's abandoning her for no reason. She had to lift home. So, Sarah Jane tells the children to wait as she asks into the room, declares off the limits. So, that's the end for Mrs. Wormwood. And Mrs. Smith explained that a year ago she met a man like anyone else. She took them on an adventure in time and space. K9 introduced to Maria and the archetype in Kelsey revealed that the closing of black holes threatened Earth for years. So, Sarah used Mrs. to patch a bubble shop communication. So, I'm not going to read all of it because that's take too much time. So, the bubble shop factory is destroyed, but Wormwood appears to escape in the swearing revenge. So, Sarah Jane decided to make the name Luke. Okay, let's get on to the I love this episode. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. Well, that's it for this review. Part 2 is coming up soon for the 150th video special. That's it from here. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.